Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we are going to be going over 3 things that we go over here on the channel every single day. So if you guys need help with any of these 3 things, then definitely stay tuned for the entire video. Those 3 things include where you guys can go ahead and find Madame Nazar. The next thing that we're actually going to go over is all the different collection sets and their current cycles. And then last but not least, we're going to go over all the daily challenges. First, the list, and then we're going to go over them in extensive detail, so there's different ways that you guys can kind of listen to the daily challenges, if you guys just want to know about them, or you want to know about them in detail. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started by showing you right where you can find Madame Nazar for today. And the Madame Nazar is going to be way out west, the furthest west possibility for Madame Nazar's location, right here, just south of Plainsview. So your fast travel destination is actually going to be in Tumbleweed, which is still quite a bit of a ways out here. It's probably one of the furthest away from any fast travel locations, but just make your way to this point and you're going to be able to find her no problem at all. But if this is the only thing that you guys came here for today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. A like definitely goes a long way here on the channel. It tells me that you want me to continue making these types of videos. It tells me that you enjoy these types of videos. And honestly, it just really helps me grow here on YouTube. So spend that 2 seconds and like and subscribe down below. It would really, really help me out. Like Marcus just did. Marcos just did. I just butchered that name. Now I just feel terrible. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. But honestly, I recommend that you guys watch the entire rest of the video. That timing couldn't have been any better. But honestly, I would really appreciate if you guys would watch the rest of this video. Thank you, Marcos, for allowing your notification to come on screen exactly at the time that I needed it to pop up. What are the chances and the odds of that? Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the different collection sets and their current cycles. Now, yesterday I went into a little bit more detail about what they are, what the cycles mean, and whatnot. So we're not really going to go over that in today's episode. But anything that involves using the field shovel is going to be a completely random dig site. There's a chance that you might not get any of the coins that you're looking for, or you might actually end up getting 5 of them. Or anything that actually uses the field shovel. Anything that you actually dig up using the field shovel will get it. So if you find like an arrowhead or let's say a family heirloom sitting somewhere and you didn't actually dig it up, that will be in its correct location. But if you use the field shovel to dig it up, then it could be a completely random field shovel for the day. I hope that makes sense because I think that's what most people are a little bit more confused about. Anything that you actually dig up will become a random spot, but anything that's not a diggable site will actually be in its correct location. I hope that makes sense. These are going to include anything that involves with the lost jewelry, which will be a part of cycle number 5. Arrowheads, which is going to be a part of cycle number 3. Why'd you run me over? Arrowheads are going to be a part of cycle number 3. There's some lost jewelry right here, actually. But we got family heirlooms at cycle number 6, coins at cycle number 1, and then fossils, which are exclusive to the PS4 as of right now, are also going to be a part of cycle number 1. Now, the one thing, there's a flower right here too. Well, that's all. Well, look at that, 1 out of 6 collectibles collected. And I can see over there, there's some bird eggs in that tree. A lot of collectibles right here by Lagra. So if anyone wants some collectibles, come just right here. No problem. The fossils, a lot of the questions that have been asked about that is when is it coming to Xbox? Guys, I don't know. I don't work for Rockstar. I thought it was going to come out by now. Most of the updates and things that have been added to Xbox usually take place about a month after the fact. It's been more than a month, so I really don't know when it's coming out. Probably the next big update, which is anticipated, at least what I've heard, is going to be coming out in December. We'll see. The next 4 sets that I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them. Wow, we had a butcher or a poacher area. Now we have a moonshiner thing coming up here. Crazy. Don't even need to be a collector at all, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. So get that collector bag as soon as you possibly can, because in my opinion, the collector role is still very much worth it for making money here in Red Dead Online. So you got the American Wildflowers, which is going to be 3 total sets every single day. We got at cycle number 2. We have the tarot cards at cycle number 5. the antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 1, and then the bird eggs at cycle number 2 for today. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, and that's going to be talking about the daily challenges. We're going to quickly go over the list, and then we're going to break them down in extensive detail so that you guys can actually earn as much gold as possible here in Red Dead Online. Anyway, let's do this. We know what one of them is because we saw it pop up for today. We got 1 finish a race in race series, 5 herbs eat. We got 3 little brown bats collected, 5 perfect pelts sold, 3 player kills from cover in showdown, 3 player kills with a revolver in showdowns, then 5 yarrow picked. Got 3 bounty targets lassoed from horseback, 3 bounty targets looted, 2 bounty targets taken down with bolas, 3 camp stews eaten, 2 resupply missions completed, 10 small animal carcasses donated to crypts. We got 3 collectibles, or 3 antique alcohol bottles found, 6 total collectibles collected, and then 5 bird eggs found. Then Moonshine Roll, we got 1 Moonshine bar, change decor, 2 Moonshine bar, dance for 2 minutes, and then 2 Moonshine story missions completed. And then the Naturalist Roll, we got 5 animal samples taken within 10 minutes, 2 blending tonics crafted or used, and then 1 don't kill any animals for 24 game hours. Alright, let's go ahead and break these down. You guys do have the possibility of earning up to 11 gold bars. There's nothing else better, in my personal opinion, to make gold here in Red Dead Online. Even if you only did 4 daily challenges and got 2 gold bars, it would, you know how long it would take to get 2 gold bars by playing daily challenges? It takes roughly 8 to 10 minutes to complete 1 showdown, and you only get 0.16. And you're looking at having to complete 13 of them, roughly, in order to get 2 gold bars. That means that that would take you 130 minutes, and that would take you well over 2 hours. And I can guarantee that you can earn 4 gold bars in probably less than 30 minutes if you guys choose the right ones correctly. So would you rather spend 30 minutes getting 2 gold bars, or would you rather spend, you know, little over 2 hours doing it? Half an hour or 2 hours? You guys pick and choose. You guys, I'm pretty sure, can figure out the calculations and why it's doing this is better. Plus, if you complete all the daily gender challenges, you get a bonus of 1.5 gold bars, or if you complete 9 daily roll challenges, then you get a bonus of 1.5 gold bars as well, or up to, depending on what your current streak is at. To get the best possible streak and get up to 1.5 gold bars, or getting 0.5 gold bars, I can't talk today, you guys are going to want to make sure that you have completed at least 1 daily challenge for 21 days in a row, and then maintain that going forward. Obviously, the more daily challenges that you complete, the more gold that you can earn. So, nice thing that I like about the daily rule challenges, in my opinion, is that there are 5 that are available, and as soon as you hit a rank 10 in each of them, you'll have access to 3. So there's 15 total daily role challenges that are available every single day, but you only have to complete 9, which means that you can pick and choose which 9 you want to complete. What we want to complete and participate in for the day, and it really depends on what type of Red Dead Online player you are. Whereas the 7 daily challenges will all be the same for literally everybody. So it's going to make it a little bit more complicated because there might not be something that you enjoy or something that you might not ever do as far as the daily challenges go. So there we go. Let's go ahead and break these down in detail. So we got to finish a race in race series. So just go ahead and join. Go back here, go to the bottom, and go to quick join. Then you can just go down to the race series. And then that one will be completed as soon as you finish that race. You just have to finish it. That's all you got to do. You don't have to finish in the top, like, 3 or whatever. That sometimes it actually ends up being. Just finish a race in race series. That'll take 8 to 10 minutes. You have 5 herbs eaten. It doesn't matter what 5. You can pick them, or the ones that you've already picked. You can actually eat those. It doesn't really matter. We do have to pick, I think it was yarrow today. Is that right? Yeah, we'll get into those locations in a little bit, but you could do that if you really wanted to. Thyme, oregano, mint, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want. Just go ahead and pick something and eat it. Or whatever you're in your satchel. We got 3 little brown bats collected. Now, personally, what I would do, there's a couple different ways that you can do this. One, if you want to wait till night, I would spend a lot of time right around Blue Water Marsh area. You can usually find a ton of them. Specifically, if you go hang out right here at this intersection, and then just wait, and then ride around this area. You're gonna get a whole bunch of them. Same thing with around the Heartlands and the Heartland Overflow. You guys can find a ton of bats flying around at night as well in that area. If you don't really want to wait for night, or don't like playing at night in Red Dead Online, then go to Elysian Pool. Behind the waterfall that's right here, where my cursor is at, you can go ahead and find typically 1 to 3 brown bats that are chilling there. You can find those pretty much at any time of the day, but really it just depends on if you guys want to do it at night. I think that the ones at nighttime are going to be a lot easier than going to Elysian Pool, but that's just my personal opinion. I'll be doing this one in the Blue Water Marsh area, and it's almost night anyway. We got 5 perfect pelts sold, so you're going to have to maintain the quality. Some people have told me that you can do this with the 2-star animal, and then it will be sold as a perfect pelt. But you have to sell this to the butcher, not to crypts. Just keep that in mind. So you're going to be selling this directly to a butcher, or Gus, I guess would work as well. So just maintain the quality as best you possibly can. It doesn't matter what it is, just whatever is the easiest for you to get the perfect pelts. We got 3 player kills from cover, and then we got 3 player kills with a revolver. These could be done in the same showdown mode. So you could do with a revolver from cover, and then that would get you guys those completed right away. It really depends on what showdown you guys participate in, and it will really depend on if you guys can get into cover or not. And some people just might struggle with this one because they're just not good with PvP. So really just kind of depends on if you're good with this one. Then we got 5 Yarrow pick. Now, I'm going to show you guys right by Emerald Station for this specific one. So we're going to come up. And this is where we're going to be going to find the Yarrow. So specifically right here by the word Emerald Station to get started. So we got one that's going to be right about here. One, I think it's roughly about here, I think. One really close to the end, if not on the end. Then there's going to be one just right of that road. You guys come down a little bit further south. There's going to be one right about there. There's also going to be another group right there. And then there's a couple more. They're like right about in here area. So that's quite a few different locations that you guys got to go after them. But honestly, Yarrow can literally be found pretty much anywhere in the Heartlands. So like right in this major area, there is a ton of them in the Heartlands. So if you don't want to specifically go to Emerald Station or Emerald Ranch, you don't have to. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next one, and that's going to be the Bounty Hunter Roll. The Bounty Hunter Roll is the only roll that does pay out additional in gold. Let's keep that in mind. We got 3 bounty targets lasted from horseback, so you just have to stay on horseback in order to lasso them. We got 3 bounty targets looted, so just make sure that after you hogtie them, after you lasso them from horseback and then hogtie them, and then you want to make sure that you loot them. But what you want to do is, I would lasso them from horseback, let them go, get off the horse, change it to bolas, and then take them down with bolas, and then go ahead and loot them. So you guys could actually do this in 3 go-arounds with the bounty targets. The next one is going to be the Trader Roll. We got 3 camp stews eaten. You just have to own the stew pot or know someone that actually owns a stew pot at their camp. It doesn't have to be your own. So, and you just have to eat the base quality stew, which is going to be available pretty much at any time of whenever you want to, and you can always add ingredients to it whenever you're ready. We've got 2 resupply missions completed. It'll take a little bit of time in between, about 20 minutes to a half an hour. So you'll have to wait for that to happen. So while you're in between those, I'd probably work on daily challenges, maybe do some of the showdown modes or whatever. Then we got the 10 small animal carcasses donated to crypts. That's going to be anything like bats, rats. So the bats that you have to collect today, this will be a good opportunity to go ahead and donate those. The other ones are going to be toads, bullfrogs, chipmunks, squirrels, crows, and any other really small bird. The collector roll, we got 3 collectibles, 3 antique alcohol bottles found. Again, alcohol bottles will be a part of cycle number 1 for today, and then bird eggs will be a part of cycle number 2. If you guys did both of these, you guys would actually get the 6 total collectibles because, well, that's a total of 8 of them anyway. Otherwise, you can go whatever after whatever else you want. It really doesn't matter. We got 1 Moonshine bar, change decor. You can either change the theme, which is discounted this week, of gold bars. I think it was 3 gold bars off, if I remember right off the top of my head. So if you guys haven't purchased a theme, then go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you can just change like a painting around, and that will count as change decor. We got 2 Moonshine bar, dance for 2 minutes. So this will take a total of 4 minutes. You just have to hold the button down. These 2 are super simple to do. And then we got 2 Moonshine story missions completed. You can either do the progress menu if you've already completed them. If you haven't already completed them, then you're going to want to go ahead and talk to Maggie at the Moonshine Shack. Then last but not least, we got the Naturalist Roll. So we got 5 animal samples taken within 10 minutes. This one's really, really easy to do. Does not matter what 5 you go after. As long as it's not a small animal carcass or a bird, and then that way you can actually get the sample. So rabbits, raccoons, deer, whatever. It's really not that hard to get 5. Specifically, I like to go to Emerald Ranch because there's goats, sheep, cows, and ox, and all kinds of other animals there that you guys can actually get the samples from. Then we got 2 blending tonics crafted or used. I would stay away from purchasing any of these pamphlets because they are super expensive. I believe the blending tonics, I can't remember. I think they're like right around $20 to buy. So just use them to get your gold. So you're going to be spending like roughly $40 to $45 to get that one completed. And then don't kill any animals for 24 game hours. This one's really not that hard either because you can just sit still like I have been doing. And it counts for that 24 game hours. So really, really not that hard to do. But that is all the daily challenges done, gone over, and covered. If you guys do have any questions regarding any of the daily challenges, by all means, leave a comment down below because I'd love to be able to help you guys out if I possibly can. But if you guys did enjoy the video in any way, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot, and it's greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys, stay gaming.